Welcome back. In China, there is a growing number of children who find themselves cast aside by their parents. Experts say around 100,000 have been abandoned in recent years, many of them because they have disabilities. Will Ripley reports.
These are the faces of China's most vulnerable, surviving in a system overwhelmed. Abandoned children, like the newborn Beijing police pulled from a public toilet last week. Her mother, long gone. The little girl likely becoming yet another Chinese orphan. Zha's parents abandoned him outside a fertility clinic. He was 3 months old. Botched surgery for spina bifida left him paralyzed from the waist down.
You've lived here all your life, right?
Yeah.
Long time, 9 years.
The oldest of 23 orphans at Alina's home in Beijing, Zha's the de facto big brother. No parents here.
Yes, Jesus loves me.
Only staff and volunteers like Canadian missionary Christina Weaver.
Yes, Jesus loves me.
They don't deserve this kind of life.
China's hundreds of foster homes are no longer full of healthy girls as they were at the height of the one-child policy. Today, nearly all of China's unwanted children have disabilities.
When I look in their eyes, I see stories, I see sadness, I see hurt.
Despite rapid economic growth, welfare experts say the world's second largest economy lacks an adequate social safety net, resulting in hundreds of thousands of orphans.
How big is this problem?
Huge.
Associate Director of Children's Hope International, Melody Zhang, says many parents simply can't afford to care for kids with special needs.
It's very, very hard to find a family for Jia. We waited for 9 years. He waited 9 years.
A family that promised to adopt him backed out. Many of his friends found homes and moved away. Now, finally, an American family is filing paperwork to adopt Zha.
Dad, mom, 3 sisters, and grandparents. Wow, that's a big family.
The Wilsons from the Kansas City area are trying to raise $36,000 in adoption costs. If I have parents, he says, I can live, I can have a life. Zha's new life is still likely months away, an eternity for a young boy who's been waiting 9 years for a family.
It's okay.
Suddenly, no more words, only tears. Pain felt by far too many children, abandoned.
It's okay.
Desperate to find parents, to have homes, to be loved. Will Ripley, CNN, Beijing.
Absolutely heartbreaking. And you can read more about China's abandoned children on our website. That's at cnn.com. There is some positive news from the western US state of Colorado after a devastating heavy metal spill shut down a river last week. A government official says early tests show water from the Animas River has returned to levels seen before the spill. The executive director of the Department of Public Health says the river water doesn't appear to present a public health risk. Last week, a crew from the Environmental Protection Agency accidentally released more than 3 million gallons of contaminants from a suspended mine. These photos show how the spill turned the river's clear water yellow.